What's going on, guys? John Elder here from CourseTherapy.com, and in this episode, I want to talk about what you should do when sales start to kind of slow down a little bit at Udemy. All right, welcome to the Daily Udemy Income Report, show where I talk about making money on Udemy, walk you through what's working for me, and teach you how to do the same thing. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and today is Monday, February 4th, 2019, day after Super Bowl. Dragon today. In this episode, I want to talk about what to do when sales kind of slow down a little bit at Udemy. Should you freak out? Should you actually do anything at all? We'll get into all of that in this episode. But before we get started, let's take a look at the stats from the last few days over the weekend. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here. And you can see we had a pretty slow weekend. Friday, we had 9 sales of $50.38. That came to $5.60, which was actually pretty high per course. But the reason that is because right now Udemy is not running any promotions or sales, so they're selling prices at different level, or they're selling courses at different prices. And you can tell they're testing prices again, as they do when they're not doing a sale. So I'm getting a couple of courses sold at like $20, $19, $24. So that means I get a higher commission, but of course that means we're going to get a higher refund rate when people realize that they just bought a course for $30 that they can buy any other time for $9. So it pisses people off. I always see refunds when this happens. And in fact, we can see the very next day, boom, we got 2 refunds, pretty high refund levels, $13. So we're starting the month right off with $13 in refunds. It's super annoying, and I hate when they do this. Reviews 5, we'll take a look at those in a minute. Saturday, we had 4 courses sell. 4. That's terrible. It ended up being $29.35. Very high per course, $7.34. I think that day I had a promo code of mine somebody used. So I have a personal website that lists all my courses with promo codes on them. Somebody just found that website, clicked on the link, and bought one of my courses. So I got $9 for one of my courses. And again, we saw that flex pricing deal go on. So overall, courses sold at higher prices. So it ended up being $7.34 per course. But 2 courses refunded. So when you make $30 and 13 of it goes back to refunds, super annoying. 7 reviews, we'll take a look at those in a bit. And then finally Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Man, what a day. Whew, drank way too much, ate way too much. And it was a terrible football game. 6 courses sold, $33.75. That comes to $5.63 per course. Again, very high. And this is what we see when Udemy is not running a sale. The courses go higher, we get a higher per, but we earn less money. Versus when they run a sale, we earn less per course sold, but they sell a whole lot more, and we end up making a lot more money. Same $13.52 refunds, 8 reviews. So month-to-date stats, let's just look at today's $99.96 so far, 3 days in. I mean, that's like $30 a day, $33 a day on average. It's terrible. 19 courses sold so far. 20 reviews altogether. Promotional activity, like I said, $10.56. 1 promo code of mine got used. Total enrollment's 113,110, and our average rating is 4.5. We got some crappy reviews. We'll go ahead and take a look at those right now. And first, before we do that, let's take a look at my Udemy profile page, udemy.com/user/John Elder 3. And as the new month starts here, we've lost just about every badge. So we had the bestseller badge for this postgrad course, it's gone. These 2 courses that had the highest rating several weeks ago still don't have it. This Django course that had the highest rating badge a few days ago has lost it, even though it's still at 4.7, which is incredibly high. We always have this one. It doesn't make any money, so we don't care. And then finally, the SQL course has lost its highest rated badge. And we can see exactly why all this is happening when we look at the reviews. So the last few days, not a whole lot of reviews, and not particularly good, as we'll see. Completely Fit Me, it's too well. I don't know what that means, but they give a 5 star, so thank you. 4.5 stars, 3.5 stars. This guy's complaining that it's a beginner's course, even though it's a beginner's course, so I've got no time for that. 5 stars for this one, 4 stars for this one. 5 stars for the SQL course, which just lost its highest rated badge. 4.5 to now it is good, but a little fast. People that are not native American speakers tend to think that I talk fast. The Udemy video player has a function where you can slow down the speech. People don't know that though. 5 stars. 5 stars. This course was short and to the point. The pace is good for me. I'm coming back to Django. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Yeah. I'm dragging this morning. We're gonna fly through these. 5 stars for this one. Let's see what else we got. One more page here. Another 5-star for the sequel. You know, we're getting 5-star reviews, but it's lost its highest rated badge. 5 stars, yes, good. Straight and to the point. Love it. 4.5 stars. 2 stars for the sequel course. This is probably what knocked us out. I don't know what this dude's problem is, but what are you going to do? And then also 2.5 stars for this Postgres course. Certainly doesn't help. 4 stars for this one. 4 stars for this one. 4.5, quick to the point. Having basic knowledge of both really helps. Would have liked some exercises to do, but covers a lot of what I was looking for in a 2-hour course. What some instructors seem to take 4+ hours to cover. Okay. 4 stars. 5 stars, clear and to the point. John explains technical details in a friendly and easy to understand manner and well thought out manner. All right, so decent reviews. I'm just nitpicking things because I'm in a bad mood because it's Monday morning and it's the day after Super Bowl and I wouldn't say I'm hungover, but So for the rest of this video, I want to talk about what you should do when sales start to sell. When courses don't sell as well, when sales dry up a little bit on Udemy. And you can see the last few days, we've not made a whole lot of money. We've not sold a whole lot of courses. Now, the weekends are always slow. The beginning of a month is always slow, especially when Udemy's not running any sort of marketing or promotion, as they aren't right now. So this is normal, but you still, in your head, you're like, oh no, what's going on? I'm going to be broke. We're not selling courses. What's going on? And so what should you do when that happens? Well, you're not going to like my advice. My advice is to just keep plugging along. Put out a new course. If you don't have a new course, start working on a new course. Work on your YouTube channel. Add videos to that. Just keep doing the things you always do, and this will turn around. Almost always it turns around. Sometimes you have a couple of dry months in a row, and that's really nerve-wracking. And you're making $2,000–3,000 a month, and then suddenly you make $600 one month, and you're like, oh man, is this all over? Are we done? Like, is Udemy, has our courses fallen outside the algorithm somehow? Is it all over? And eventually, of course, the next month comes around and sales shoot back up again. It just ebbs and flows. It just does. And that's one of the trade-offs for using Udemy. You're at their sort of whatever, their beck and call. Whatever they do is what you get, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, there are some little things you can do. Like I said, if you just keep releasing courses, that always helps. Also, normally, I'll put out a promotional email when we start to see a dry spell like this. The reason why I'm not doing it now is because it just doesn't feel right at the moment. We just put out a promo email a couple of weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. It feels to me like students need a little breather. They've been hit with so many sales over the last couple of months. I'm just going to let it kind of breathe for a little bit. And especially because it's the weekend. Right here, these 3 days, these are weekend days. Weekends are always slow. And there was a Super Bowl in there. People weren't on their computers this weekend. They were partying at Super Bowl parties. Even if you don't like football, I don't particularly watch football. I still went to a Super Bowl party, though. Like, that's what the world was doing yesterday. So, of course, you're not going to sell many courses. So, just keep plugging along. Just keep doing what you always do, which is you should have a set schedule where you release courses every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks, whatever. Just stick to that. Keep plugging along. Keep pushing out the courses, and eventually things will turn around. It's not great advice, but it's the only advice there is, because you can drive yourself crazy worrying about this stuff, or you could just steady the course, keep on working, keep on plugging out courses, and these things take care of themselves. So that's really all there is to it. And this is going to be a super short episode because it's Monday morning and it's the day after Super Bowl, and I need a lot more coffee. So much more coffee. I've already drank a pot. It's 8:30 a.m. Crazy. So that's it for today's report. If you like this episode, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out CourseTherapy.com for more tips, tricks, and online course awesomeness. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.